Hey, what's up guys? Brownie here coming to you with some more AFKJourney, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Lone Gaze boss. I want to show you guys a fight that I did and the team that I've been using to utilize Lily May. And I also want to talk about who is actually the biggest damage dealer against the Lone Gaze boss, because it's not who you think it is probably. And yeah, we'll just hop in here to Dream Realm quick and take a look at this. So if we take a look at other people's formations, a lot of people are still using Taylene and the Scarlita, and they've also thrown in Shakir because, you know, Shakir has that aura that boosts everyone's attack and stuff that are inside the aura and just helps the whole team do more damage. But anyway, if we look at this team, we probably would assume that Taylene's doing the most damage, and then maybe Scarlita, and then followed by like Freyesto or Shakir or something like that. But if we actually take a look at the numbers, we'll see that Freyesto is actually the biggest damage dealer. And we have a, what is that, P2? I think that's a P2 Freyesto, and this is a P4 Taylene with an EX20 weapon. Freyesto also has EX20, but he more than doubled the damage of Taylene, so it's kind of crazy. And he also almost doubled the damage of Scarlita, and it's surprising. When I was actually looking at the numbers from a lot of these fights that people did, I was so surprised at how much damage Freyesto's actually doing. So right here you can see he's also the biggest damage dealer for this person's team. And if we take a look at my own team here, go here and look at my best hit so far. So I did 40,718,000,000 damage, and I was running Smokey, Freyesto, Lily May, Odie, and Scarlita. Now my Lily May is EX20, she's Paragon 1, so is my Odie, and so is my Scarlita. So you would think that they are going to be doing way more damage than my EX5 Supreme Freyesto. but if you look at the damage numbers, Freyesto is right there with Lily May. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how good Freyesto is against the Lone Gaze boss, and I'm not exactly sure why he's so good and why he does so much damage. I'm wondering if maybe the boss has trouble dodging Freyesto's attacks, or maybe it has something to do with his poison abilities or something like that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but he is doing by far the most damage. If I had attempts left, I would actually level up his EX weapon, and well, I wouldn't be able to get him to Supreme Plus, but I'd be able to level up his EX weapon and see just how much of a damage increase that would give me. But we'll probably have to wait until next Lone Gaze comes out. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of crazy that Odie, on this team, Odie is actually the weakest hero, doing the least damage. So we'll go ahead and do a replay here. Now there's a lot of RNG involved in this fight with the boss dodging. So, you know, Odie, one attempt Odie might have 5 billion damage, and another attempt he might have 8 billion damage. So there's just a lot of RNG in this fight. And yeah, the way we position these guys is we have Odie behind Freyesto, the illusion Freyesto, giving him damage reduction, because since we don't have Coco, Odie's going to need that little bit more damage reduction. And ever since they kind of nerfed these Dream Realm bosses, I've found that Smokey is able to keep my team alive in these fights against the Lone Gaze boss, where normally I would have had to use Coco. And since I don't have to use Coco, I'm able to squeak out a little bit more damage, and I was able to break that 40 billion mark, so that was pretty cool. Now, Lily May is not buffed by anybody, and mainly because I want Scarlita to take the energy boost buff that the main body of Freyesto provides, because I've seen that Lily May just doesn't seem to do that good when she's got an energy boost, because she needs to use her active, well, her active is used when the boss does their active. So she's just sitting there with extra energy for who knows how long, waiting for the boss to get their energy filled up so she can do that active she does, it doesn't really work as well, and it's better to just give that boost to somebody else. So yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to kind of talk about, because there's not really a whole lot else. We could maybe find a replacement for Odie on this team, but once again, since I don't have any more attempts left, I can't really do that. I could maybe put in Rainier here, and maybe that would do something pretty cool, because that would give us that would keep our 4-faction bonus alive, and it would also boost up Lily May's damage quite a bit. So I'm not sure it would boost it up enough to where it would warrant taking out Odie, but it's something I can test out in the future and see what happens. But Lily May is usable against the Lone Gaze boss. That is one thing I wanted to see, because a lot of people kept saying, or kept telling me, like, oh yeah, Lily May, you can't use her against Lone Gaze, she won't do good. But I was able to break the 40 billion mark, and a lot of these other teams that also broke the 40 billion mark, they're all using like Taylene, and they're all like P3, P4, and some crazy numbers here. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.